In this video, we're going to be going over Ondo Finance, probably one of the bigger DeFi protocols going into the 2025 super cycle. This one is also on 10 different chains. We'll get into all that as we get into the video. But before we get into everything, none of this is financial advice. I'm not paid by the Ondo team in any way, and I am currently invested in Ondo at the making of this video. Now that we got that out of the way, cue the intro and let's get this video started. I will call Ondo a larger cap altcoin. This one is sitting number 33 on CoinGecko at a market cap of 4.2 billion, so it's relatively high, but not too high. You're at a circulating supply of 3.1 billion, a total supply of 10 billion, so you do have a lot of supply that needs to be released, so there is a lot of possibility for dilution when the supply continues to be released into the market. Now, you're only talking about 31% of the total supply being in the market currently. Now, Ondo is going to be a DeFi protocol that's also going to be focused on RWAs. As you can see, there's a lot of institutional money behind this. Coinbase, Pantera, World Liberty Financial, which is Trump's GMCI index. It's also made in the USA, so if they do the 0% capital gains tax, this company could benefit from that. But as you know, and if you follow my channel, if there's a lot of institutional money, you do not want to be holding the bag at the end because they are going to be looking for exit liquidity so they can make money on this. And this token was released on January 17th of 2024, so it is a brand new project. It has not gone through a super cycle yet, so this is the first bull run and super cycle for Ondo. Now, their major focus is designing institutional grade platforms, assets, and infrastructure to bring financial markets on chain. They're really looking to bring the big money into blockchain, into Web3. You can see on the bottom some of their partners: Solana, Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, Ripple, Franklin Templeton, Sui, Wellington Management, Aptos. There's a lot of big names that are going to be popping up on this list, and more will be continued to be added. And as you can see, the next one that's rolling in is Morgan Stanley. Now, currently you're on 10 supported chains, 50 projects are integrated, an 80% yield coin market share, which is great. I do want to see the TVL get a little bit higher. 653 million is not that high considering that the market cap is over 4 billion. So let's say that they were able to get this up to a 6 billion total value locked. You can imagine the amount of value that could be taken into the total value of the price as well, considering market cap value. And at the moment, they have pretty high APYs and APRs. You can see 4.35 for USDY, 4.22 for OUSG. And like what I was mentioning before, the tokenization of assets, the Nexus technology through Ondo is going to enable issuers of tokenized US treasuries and stablecoins to offer instant minting and redemption to their clients. So as you can see, Ripple USD, PY USD, OU USG, Ultra, these are all big players in the game. BlackRock stablecoin as well, Benji stablecoin. I mentioned this before too, that there's not just going to be one stable. It's going to be similar to what we see in the traditional currency market. A lot of countries in different places have their own different currencies, and I think we're going to see something similar with stables. So there could be 100 different stables that are used theoretically. But Ondo is looking to tie all this together and, like I said, really bring in the hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars into the crypto space, maybe even trillions of dollars if we're talking about institutions. Something to keep in mind though, when you do click this learn more and you get a first look, it is not accessible in the US right now. So they're still obviously working on some things. This is one of my knocks on Ondo at the moment, is that you're made in the USA and things like that, but you're restricted. But it makes sense because of who they're targeting, and without the regulations and things set in stone and set in place, a project like Ondo is just before its time. But as you can imagine, and we're getting closer to that time with the regulations, that if things do start to clear in the United States and you see billions or trillions of dollars flowing into the markets, a lot of this could potentially be flowing in and through Ondo. And then looking at this from a trading perspective, we created an all-time high in December of 2024, right around the 16th and the 17th, hitting just above $2.10. Since then, we pulled down to about $1.34, which is sitting within the Fibonacci retracement levels. We've seen a liquidity test into the epic golden pocket, and we've seen quite a few days that close within the traditional golden pocket. So if this did want to break that all-time high, you're going to go into price discovery mode. And if it goes into price discovery mode, even based on the Fibonacci extension, you could see this get up to about $3, maybe even to the $4 range if it had a really nice impulsive move. And that's just on one Fibonacci impulse move. Who knows how far this could actually get. Let's say, like what I was saying, if all those things clear and the regulations clear and banks and everyone are able to actually put their money into Ondo, and you see that TVL go up into the billions, if not hundreds of billions, that could make a big difference in terms of a project like this and how far the price could actually go. Because when you're talking about DeFi, total value locked is going to be the major component of all of these DeFi protocols. The more money they have locked, the better it is. and the higher it is in comparison and ratio wise to the market cap, the better it is as well. So if a project has a $4 billion market cap, you don't want a TVL of 10 million, because that means that $5 million can get taken out and the value is going to get dropped about 50% on the total asset. Now, if you haven't seen the new homepage for the EPIQ trading floor, I definitely go check that out. I will tag the link above and I'll add it in the description as well. And go check out the macro dashboards too. They're all free to use. And then if you want to come trade with me, get access to the academy, the buy and sell signals, the community, all you got to do is click this banner up top and it'll zoom you down to the bottom so you can sign up and get your 3-day free trial. And this is going to wrap up our video on Ondo as well. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, please do that. That'd be greatly appreciated. I hope everyone has an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will see you on the next video.